Right, welcome ladies and gentlemen. So this is a video to kind of follow up two things. The video yesterday where we discussed Henry Cavill. Basically, Warner Brothers are fast tracking. It's in the early stages, but Warner Brothers are fast tracking a movie. They've got a producer. They're already looking for a writer and director. So it's following on from that video, but also following on from last night's live stream where sort of broke the news, discussed that myself, as well as Tom from Midnight's Edge, had heard that he's actually agreed to a multiple picture deal. And this actually confirms some of that. So we're going to get into that today. If you didn't know, I'm live streaming again. So you can get tidbits of information and also watch really interesting discussions, very interesting takes from me and, a live panel of guests. There's a link in the description box to Mr. H Review's live archives. Head on over there, subscribe, check it out. And there'll be clips from the streams because these go on for like 2+ hours. So if you don't want to watch the whole stream and you want to go to a specific topic, they'll be clipped as a separate video. And the video of us discussing what we had heard is on there as well. So please do go and check it out in the description box. But let's dive into this now. Like I said, this is... That's not that, that's my car. This is Black Adam producer on Henry Cavill's Superman return and long-term plans for the Man of Steel. And like I said, we'd already covered this yesterday. And this has only just been released today. So this is something which I'd heard, something which Midnight's Edge had heard, friends of the channel. So this is interesting stuff. It's nice to be vindicated. So at this point, the cat is well and truly out of the bag when it comes to Henry Cavill reprising the role of Superman, and Black Adam producer Hiram Garcia has now discussed long-term plans for the hero, which makes sense. What you wouldn't just have him back. Now we heard it was going to be like a 4-5 picture deal, which sounds about right. And now whether that's just appearances, by the way, ladies and gents, it's not necessarily individual singular movies. It can be multiple projects, him just appearing. And you know what? The Black Adam movie might be one of them. So, rumours have been swirling about Henry Cavill potentially returning for Superman for quite a while. And obviously, we now have confirmation he is going to be at the end of Black Adam. We know this. That's leaked anyway. And also, Dwayne Johnson was just discussing it openly. Because obviously, they're trying to, as you can see from this headline, which I'll be discussing as well, they're trying to get ahead of negative reviews and build some anticipation for Black Adam. So, that's why they've come out and just revealed that he's in it, rather than wait, because they want a good opening weekend. They want to get people there to watch it. And obviously these big reveals usually kept secret. Dwayne Johnson has now obviously capitalised on leaking the news beforehand. And like I said, it is, it's for hype. He's doing it all around the press circuit. And it's all for hype to get a good opening weekend box office. So, let's take a look. So Superman shows up in the movie's post-credits, paying a visit to Black Adam at the behest of Amanda Waller. And he basically tells Adam that, it's been a while since anyone's made the world so nervous, and that they need to talk. Quite small, short, sweet. This was added literally last month, so it's a very recent addition. Now, this is setting up a fight. It's a versus battle, right? But to go hand in hand with a multiple picture deal long-term plan, Hiram Garcia says, and again vindicates what myself and Midnight's Edge know, it's never been about a one-off or just about a fight. No, it's about so much more than that. We really want to craft a long form of storytelling and show that these two characters exist in the same universe and are going to have to deal with each other often, either on the same or opposite sides. Hopefully, they're going to clash at some point. They will. That's obviously what they're going to do. But it's not just about a one-fight situation. That was never our dream. That does not reward the fans. Fans want to feel a journey between these guys, knowing that these guys exist in the same universe. So, yeah, multiple projects. Warner Brothers Discovery, they say, this article says tentatively planning. I mean, they're not. it's not tentative. They've got a producer set up, ready to go, and they're already looking for a writer and director. So it's not really tentative. I mean, tentatively one Superman movie, sure, but apparently David Zaslav's always wanted Superman to be front and center for DC, which, yeah, like, of course you would. That's just basic smarts. Like, of course you would. A very bankable hero. But his conditions were, well, with or without Henry. You know, we can do it with or without Henry, and we can have someone else take the role. But he wanted Superman to be involved. So, you know, this is this long-term plan, and this also feeds into these comments about the fans. This feeds into what Dwayne Johnson's been saying quite a lot on the press circuit, which is, well, you know, this is a new era of the DC universe, one where we listen to the fans. And he's really championing and essentially doing a power grab for control. Not necessarily full-blown control of DC, but, you know, control and sort of shepherding where they start to take the universe in. And this movie itself is supposedly the start of this new era. You know, it's not a reboot. It's still Snyder's universe, but it's a reimagining of that, I guess. Moving forwards. So, look, multiple pictures. Black Adam could just be one of them. And then if he has a solo film, which we already know that they're working on, that's 2. And then, what? One more movie in between, plus a versus battle, or a versus battle plus then a team up moving forwards after that. I don't know. It sounds about right. 4 movies. Maybe there'll be another one worked in there in between, or appearances. But you'd have to do it soon. You'd have to do it probably across the next 10 years. Henry Cavill's not getting any younger. And if you don't take, you know, if you take too long with this, these films will appear, you know, his appearance will change quite drastically between films, and he'll probably age out of the role. You know, he won't be able to retain his physique as it was in Man of Steel or Justice League or whatever for that much longer. And yeah, sure, there's like suits and stuff, but facially he's going to change quite a lot, age-wise anyway. So there you have it, ladies and gents. Nice to be vindicated. Like I said, if you'd watched the stream, you would have known that it was there. We spoke about it last night. But again, check out Mistakes Reviews live archives for that conversation and kind of first-hand what we had heard. So in the description box, cheers, but leave your thoughts down below as well. Take care.